Still.
Yeah.
So looking ahead now to the AFLW Grand Final. So Roos and the Lions, Sunday, Icon Park. The Lions in another AFLW Grand Final. And second for across the entire AFL comp. And Roos first time.
Yeah, so going for their second flag, Lions, I think it's their fifth grand final up. And they've got a lot of, obviously grand finals experience in the squad that they've got. While they haven't always been able to retain their top players, they still have a number that have featured in some of the more recent grand finals. And then, as you mentioned, North Melbourne haven't played in one yet, and did fantastically well on Sunday to kind of hold off the Crows and Brisbane in a similar fashion against Geelong on Saturday night up in Springfield. It's going to be you'd think a tight contest, obviously. At Icon Park, so the Roos get a home final advantage, and that kind of came through this new hosting rights, system that the AFL introduced after week one of the finals, which was interesting timing. But the Roos will be happy that there's one in Icon Park. We've seen it in Adelaide, Brisbane for some time over the last few years, and obviously the Lions looking to bounce back after losing to the D's last year. So, it's going to be such an interesting game, I think, and kind of trying to figure out who stands out. Some of the Roos in form. Talia Randall, fantastic up forward. Jenna Bruton was huge in that second half for North Melbourne as well. So, and then we've already talked about some of their mids in the W Awards with Riddell and Garner, and just what they're going to be able to offer as well through the middle against a pretty stacked Brisbane lineup. In that 4-point win over the Cats, the Lions kind of just had fantastic role players all across the field, as we've come to expect. Ali Anderson in midfield, but Jane Allinger, all of Dwyer out wide was fantastic. Isabel Dawes again coming to the fore in Brisbane's group. So it's going to be really interesting. Obviously, Dakota Davidson should be playing. He's cleared of serious knee injury, but listed as a chance. So no certainty, but I think she is expected to play, and that'll be obviously a very important talking point at selection if she's not named, and hopefully fully fit for Sunday's grand final. It's going to be a close one.
Absolutely. Have you got a tip?
I think I want North Melbourne to win, but I feel like Brisbane's experience and just on paper as well probably get the job done. I'm either way at the moment. It's going to be quite a tight finish.
I've got pretty much the same. I think the Lions will, their finals experience is a bit too much, and it'll be a bit too much for the Roos, who are into their first grand final. So